Hello, my name is Kari Kistler, and I'm an oboe fellow here at the New World Symphony. Today, I wanted to talk about the similarities and differences between the oboe and the English horn. Here we have the oboe. It's one of the main instruments of the woodwind family in the orchestra. The English horn, on the other hand, is one of the auxiliary instruments. So the flute has the piccolo, and the oboe has the English horn. Now, in order to play the English horn, we do it the same as the oboe. It uses the same embouchure, what your mouth does, and the same fingerings, what your fingers will do. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate a note on the English horn. Now, as you can tell, the English horn has a deep sound as compared to the oboe, which has a much higher voice. Now, I actually just played a D scale on both instruments, but as you might have heard, the pitches came out a little differently. The oboe is in C, so when you're expected to play a C in orchestra and you finger your C, you get the note C. But on the English horn, when you finger a C, this is the note you get. The English horn is actually in the pitch of F, the same pitch that the French horn is in. Part of the reason that the English horn is in F instead of C is that it is so much bigger than the oboe. The other main difference between the oboe and the English horn is the size of the reed. An English horn reed is much bigger than an oboe reed. Now, you also might notice that the English horn reed does not go directly into the instrument. It actually goes on this piece of metal here that we call the bocal. The bocal is just an extension of the bore of the instrument. It makes the instrument that much longer. The last thing I want you to remember about the English horn, because it's so much bigger than the oboe, it really needs a lot more air. So make sure that you get a really good breath and you're really moving your air through the instrument when you play it. I'm now going to play the solo from Dvorak's Ninth Symphony called the New World Symphony. This is a very famous solo, and I imagine you will recognize it. So here you have the English horn, which you now know is the auxiliary instrument to the oboe.